Hello, all again. Nuggets of wisdom coming at you from Romford, UK. As you can see, I'm not at home, so I'm just trying to make do with the background where I am. But I wanted to drop you some gems this morning before I'm on my way to church. I'm in my Sunday best clothes, and let's get to it. My topic today is very simple. Do not overcompensate for bare minimum. I say that again. Do not overcompensate for bare minimum. Let's talk about it. Welcome back. Watch, like, share, hit the notification bell for new content. As I was saying before, do not overcompensate. I have seen this topic has been on my mind for a while. Wrote it down, but there was some essence going on. I was going to give you a little story time. My mom is like that. My mom is the kind of person when you do something for her, no matter how no matter how the person pays you back or doesn't do very bare minimum, my mom will hang on to one thing that was good that person did to actually get the highest compensation out of things. She's doing it for family members, and the bar is so low. The bar is so low to the point that she would just tell anybody, then you tell me, when she say something like this, oh, in 1981, this person did this, blah, blah, blah for me, and I will never forget it. Even since that 1981, the guy has done nothing that you've done more. She still kind of overcompensates for their bare minimum. And I don't just sing this in my mom, I sing in a lot of us. Myself, I was a little bit guilty for that. I was okay, she's nice to me, the relationship went well, and this is the reason why this thing has happened. Then you look at it, and the person actually gave me bare minimum. They did one good gesture 20 years ago, right? And they expect to keep on being compensated for their bare minimum. You cannot go to a job. Nobody's paying you $1 million a year to do a $20,000 job. So I'm trying to understand where we get this narrative from. It absolutely makes no sense. And I see this happen a lot. Most of the time, we are in relationships that we're overcompensating. We are in friendships that is no longer serving us. We are in, groups that everybody believes they're the big guys in the group. How can you actually move your life forward? So I'll call this like a life hack. It's not enough for you to have a good attitude. It is not enough for you just to be a hard worker. It is not enough for you to be a good person. You also have to watch how you compensate people who are doing absolutely nothing. You have to come to that understanding. And you have to come to that understanding knowing that you need to do these things. You gotta watch everything you do. If you look at people, give these people who are wealthy so much kudos. But when you know what they've done, they have mastered the art of not overcompensating other people. They've mastered the art of looking at their time. They've mastered the art of keep on giving and not receiving. Don't overcompensate people. Don't make things that is not worth it. Because what's going to end up happening is that your cup is close to E and their cup is always full. I did a series the other day, give us beware of takers, but sometimes people are given. This is a different twist on this. They think they are given, but they're given bare minimum. Takers just take everything. They might not even give you nothing. But this is a different category. This is what I call the bare minimum people. Below the bar people. Do very less people. but they seem to be doing something. So you know what? We overcompensate for the little they do. So takers and below the bar people are cousins. They're the same people, but they're related. And you got to be very careful how this is being done. I want you to understand that very vividly. I want you to understand that in this 2023, as you enter 2023, you got to look at every aspect of your life. You got to look at everything you are doing. Am I giving too much here? Or what's my return on investment over there? How is this actually working for my own long-term success? You got to look at it that way, because if you don't, you are not just depleting yourself. Sometimes it's not even money. It might be the emotions. It might be the attention. It might be the things you are doing. So you got to be very careful doing it. So only you ask me a question: how do I know I'm overcompensating? Let me give you some pointers very quickly. Number one, you feel a little cheated once you do that. You feel that once the transaction goes through, you are always at a deficit. Then you're overcompensating. Secondly, when you're dealing with below the bar people, they ask you, they try and juice you up all the time. They try and make you happy. But they really don't do much. They do very, very less. So you can actually see that. Number three, what they do is they tell you the things they have done for you. They mention the things they have done for you. They tell you, did you remember? Oh, I'm a bad person now? Did you remember when I do X, Y, Z for you? This is how you know I call them the below the bar people. I call them the bare minimum people. They tell you what they have done. They make it very simple. They let you know what they have done for you so you can remember. It's a form of gaslighting, basically. This is what they do on a regular basis. So you got to be careful. Beware of you overcompensating. Bare minimum, below the bar, lazy age people, and they keep on going and they keep on asking. I want to ask you another thing. One last thing I want to tell you about it. They have a lot to say. They're very engaging people, very interesting people. People want to be around them. They're the life of the party. Do not be fooled, people. Really don't. Do not overcompensate them. Don't do it. Don't waste your time. 2023 is coming, and I want you to do something. I want you to see how you manage your time. I want you to look how you manage your money. I also want to let you know how you manage your emotions. Is this serving me or not? You need to ask hard questions. You can only get good answers when you ask hard questions. You can't do it. See, this notion of say pussyfoot around things is ridiculous. It's not going to work. So I want to say to you, my brothers and sisters, I'll close with this again. If you did not hear anything at all in this video, if this no longer actually blesses you, remember one thing. Do not overcompensate for below the bare minimum people. This is Olu again. Nuggets of wisdom.